The heart of wealth, what you keep, not what you gain. What defines true wealth isn't the bounty pulled in, it's the reserves held onto. History brims with tales of those who struck gold only to watch it slip away. Jackpot winners back to broke, young athletes from fortunes to overpasses, or novices flush with cash one season, scrubbing dishes the next. The lesson rings clear. The haul matters less than the hold, and how long it endures. Two paths to prosperity. Consider two approaches to building wealth, rooted in the same soil yet branching apart. One path stewards a legacy, shaping it with a steady hand to thrive across generations, a dynasty guided by foresight. The other tends a quieter vineyard, coaxing deep roots until it yields abundance without constant toil. Both flourish not from endless labor but from understanding wealth's dance, a self-sustaining flow that outpaces life's creeping costs. The Tycoons of Yore. A Cautionary Tale. 1925, a gathering of titans. Timber barons, power grid magnates, coal lords, grain tycoons, bankers, traders, and political insiders convened at Seattle's Grandview Lodge. Their wealth seemed unshakable. Yet by 1950, most had crumbled. Some penniless, others broken, a few gone by their own hand. The market crash of '29 and the Great Depression likely toppled them. But the deeper truth cuts sharper. Today's waves churn faster and wilder than theirs, promising peaks and pits ahead. Those who fixate on piling coins over honing know-how risk the same fate. Cash alone can't weather storms. Smarts spin both solutions and riches, while riches without smarts vanish swiftly. The Golden Law. Treasures versus traps. Wealth hinges on one deceptively simple rule: spot treasures from traps and seize treasures. Treasures fill the purse. Traps bleed it dry. The savvy gather gems that grow, while the strapped and middlers clutch burdens mistaken for prizes. It sounds basic, yet its depth eludes most. Why? Too few learn to see the difference. Treasures bring gains, resources that multiply or sustain without draining effort or coin. Traps promise shine but siphon wealth, costly lures that weigh down ledgers. The distinction lies in flow, numbers and stories woven together. A gain-loss scroll tracks cash in and out. A scale sheet weighs treasures against traps. Master these, and the path clears. Miss them, and the fog persists. The coin game's blind spot society drills literacy in words, not coins. Schools churn out earners, sharp in trades or books, but rarely teach how to grip wealth, fend off drains, or make it work harder. Graduates stumble into debt-soaked dreams, chasing quick fixes with towering ambitions on flimsy foundations. A cathedral rises on a cottage slab, only to lean and falter. Restless nights return. Take a common arc. A bright pair starts lean, stashing coins in a modest nest. Ambition swells, bigger dens, sleek wheels, plush gear, until costs chase every raise. Taxes bite deeper, loans pile up, and traps masquerade as triumphs. More cash flows in, yet the hole widens. Earn more becomes the cry, but more rarely mends the leak. Smarts do. Why the savvy thrive. Why others flail savvy flow. Treasures outpace costs, birthing surplus to feed more gems. Wealth stacks as the hoard swells. Middler flow, pay drives. All raises lift taxes and leaks, locking them in the hustle loop. Traps like grand dens drain, not build. Strapped flow. Sweat buys traps, not treasures, grinding to nowhere. The ancients knew three mights: blade, force, gem, coin, and glass. Self-sight. Coin rules the strapped and middlers, leashing them to herd chance. Spread it thin. Debt's a perk. Dens are gold, while fear of standing out chains them tighter. The savvy wield glass, questioning the herd to tend their own gardens. The den debate. Treasure or trap? A roof stirs the heart, but emotions cloud coin sense. Most slog decades for a den they don't fully own, chaining themselves to new 30-year burdens with each upgrade. Tax perks on loans rarely offset the bleed. Values dip, dues soar, and cash locked in walls starves other gems. It's not anti-den. Own one if it fits, but know its flow. Want grandeur? Hoard treasures first to fund it, not the reverse. Wealth's true yardstick wealth isn't net worth cluttered with junk. It's how many dawns one could last if toil stopped now. Measure it by the cash treasure's spin versus life's leaks. If gems yield enough to match costs, freedom dawns, work becomes optional. Funnel the overflow back to gems, and riches grow taller still. The bedrock lesson: lasting wealth demands a base, dull ledgers, yes, but the keystone to mastery. Picture it taught young, with crayons and sketches, arrows tracing coins' flow, simple tales of treasures and traps. Words spark curiosity, numbers reveal truth. From such roots, saplings rise to towers on firm ground. Too few grasp this early. Shaky schooling skips coincraft, leaving most to chase the herd, not their gut. The takeaway: the savvy hoard treasures that endure. The strapped stack leaks that sink them. The middlers grab traps, calling them gems. Life isn't about what's raked in, it's what's retained. Master the coin game, and the vineyard yields wine to savor in the shade.